So Colton's a Bachelor, and you know him from Bachelor in Paradise.
Yes,
so
great guy.
How has it been watching his season so far?
It's been a little different, but I'm understanding where everything's at right now.
Yeah.
It's pretty intense. It's crunch time. The butterflies are coming out, the true emotions, the true colors. So, man, some people are going back and speaking on others' behalf when they shouldn't and having their opinions about things.
Yeah.
But it all makes sense because I've been there before.
You have been there.
I know what it's like to be in that position when people are talking about you out of spite for whatever reasons. And it's tough. But this time, I see some red flags out of Cassie and Caelynn.
You do?
Yeah, I feel like they're very defensive about the other girls talking about them. And it's just, I don't know. I don't think neither of the girls are ready.
For marriage?
Right, I don't think they're ready. But I also think Colton might not be ready.
What makes you think that?
Because, and here's the thing, this is my theory on that. I don't think you can never be ready for anything you've never experienced. You can never be ready. That doesn't mean it's not gonna work.
Okay.
I don't think he's ready, but what I'm really saying is that he's connected to those two because I feel like they all feel the same. So it's easy to be with someone you can relate to the most. Well, she might feel what I feel, I feel what she's feeling, because he keeps saying his gut. I don't think his gut is lying to him. I think his gut is telling him, like, I'm feeling y'all because I feel like y'all feel what I'm feeling, and we kind of relate, so let's just do this and figure it out together. Instead, the older young lady, and I'm not older, don't take it out of context, she's 28, that's not old. Tayshia, she's very mature,
Yes.
and I feel like she will hold Colton accountable emotionally and mentally. And so, not saying he doesn't want that, but she's just seeing more mature, and the other girls are more like, I don't know, this is scary, this is at the end, but I love him, he's gorgeous, he's a great guy. I mean, that's
so you think Colton and Cassie and Caelynn may be ready for like a relationship
Yeah.
but not marriage?
Right, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. They look great. I mean, Colton, hey, the girls are stunning. I get it. You know, you want to take them to hometown. So.
He wants to take him to a hotel.
But at the end of the day, you got to make a decision.
So have you talked to Colton since his journey to find love began?
I haven't talked to Colton, no. He looks happy and excited and ecstatic, and he's doing his thing.
Well, so you said that you've been in a similar position.
Yeah.
But it's interesting that because you know, in your position, you felt like the men unfairly were accusing you of not being ready.
Yeah.
But now you're saying that these girls might not be ready.
Well, I never said I was ready.
Oh, so you weren't ready.
At that moment of the show, that was like the second date, the group date, all right, I think.
But later on.
Yeah, later on.
By this point of the
I feel like in the
season,
moment,
before
based on what I
hometowns.
watched last night, I don't think nobody's really ready. But once you get over certain fears and my whole thing was, if you watch my season when I got to hometowns, the love you thing, I was fighting that.
Yeah.
And then I got over that. And then a miracle happened. I'm like, hey! And then I went home.
You did, yes.
But what was the question you asked before? Oh yeah, so on my season, on our group date, I think it was date 2, we had the mud wrestling, and then the night portion, Rachel and I had a conversation, and she told me that 2 guys said I wasn't here for the right reason. It was Bryce and Lee. So I gave it a look like, it's a meme out there, you should go find it.
He's a meme.
It was funny, because I was like, really? I wasn't trying to defend myself, and I was like, really? These guys, I trust these guys. I went back, had a conversation with the both of them, and it was kind of a lot of little static and, resistance. But I got a rose that night. And then rose ceremony came. And then Iggy, a good friend of mine, was saying some things as well. So it was a tough week. I can understand what it's like to be in that position from Cassie and Caelynn's position. It's not fun, but the truth is the truth, and you can't run from that.
Well, do you think that the men were jealous of your relationship with Rachel, and maybe some of the women are jealous of Colton's relationship with Cassie and Caelynn?
I think a part of jealousy and envy, plays a factor. I mean, like, granted, those girls are really hot. Like, they're honestly.
It's not just about their beauty.
I'm just saying, but
they have great personalities as well.
No, but I'm saying sometimes that plays a factor with the person who's trying to get them out of there.
Okay.
Because they might see them as a threat. So it happens. It's crunch time. And it's a lot to be lost.
But I will say a lot of women are coming forward and expressing their concerns.
Yeah.
It's not just one.
What's the other young lady? Is it Rupa? What's her-
Kirpa.
Kirpa.
So Kirpa said it this week, and then she was sent home.
Then she
but
was saying like Katie who went home.
Katie, Sydney, Demi,
yes.
and then Hannah B sort of said, a lot of them are expressing their
come
concerns.
on, Colton.
So you think that there's truth to what they're saying?
Absolutely. There has to be some truth. You have to look at it. I can't go in, if you're telling me, Eric, you shouldn't, I don't know, and then this person, that person, this person, I got to look at it. And so I think it's a thing he has to be aware of, and but it's his choice.
So date number 1, the one-on-one with Tayshia.
It was an awesome date. I liked her. She's really genuine, and I don't know, she seems very mature.
Do you think it was right of her to come forward with her concerns about Cassie and Caelynn?
Absolutely.
Yeah? I
I
mean,
think she was-
truthfully, he asked her.
I felt she was honest in that position, and she did the right thing, because if she would have held back, he might have questioned her intent, It's like, well, then I can't trust you if you're not really giving me the truth.
Yeah.
So I think she did what she supposed to did. I think it was great.
I think so too, and she got the rose, so she'll be going to
got the
hometowns.
rose.
Second one-on-one was with Caelynn.
Caelynn.
So
She was pissed. She was upset.
let's talk about that
I was
reaction
like,
when
wow.
Colton confronted her about what Tayshia said.
I think you could see it all over her face. And I don't know what the question was. Yeah, I talked to Tayshia, and she said this, she said that someone's not here for the right reason, and he said the one word, Bachelorette. And she's like, who, me? I was like, whoa, why when that word come, you jump? So she jumped off of the Bachelorette word, and I kind of seen some holes in that, but who knows? I think she would be a great candidate for a Bachelorette.
I think so too.
But then again, you can see it all over her face.
So you think that she may have actually talked about wanting to be the next Bachelorette?
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
happens a lot.
And that's okay.
On the show, right?
And I don't know if it's true, but if it was, she should have owned it. Like, you know what? We did discuss it with her. Because we're in this journey. Who knows?
I'm sure guys have talked about wanting to be the next Bachelor, or if it
you're in that
didn't work
position.
out, would they be open to be?
There you go.
I'm sure that's actually what the conversation was.
Yes.
I highly doubt Caelynn was like, I'm only here to be the next
Yeah,
Bachelorette.
I don't think that was the intent at all.
No, but I think that there's probably a good chance she could be the next Bachelorette, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah? A lot of great
Well,
qualities?
she's Miss what? North Carolina?
Yeah.
There you go.
And then maybe Miss Bachelor Nation, right?
Oh.
So, no?
Maybe you know something I don't.
No, I don't.
Spoiler
Before
alert.
No, I told
you
you
like
I don't.
Reality Steve as well?
No, we've discussed this. I never read the spoilers. I just happen to have this season. I feel like I have good intuition.
Want more extra? Hit the subscribe button and the bell and never miss a video.